look so botched right now. Like, what is this look? What is up with the hair? What's up with my eyes? I literally look like a zombie. Hey dolls, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video is going to be a really cute, fun, whimsical 80s baby doll soft glam kind of look inspo. I've just been really loving the 80s lately. Colors were the colors were bright, but that was not until like the very late to mid 80s. Everything was kind of more earth tone, and it's just like very light pastel colors. It was still not as colorful, but it was still lots of fun. People were very more expressive with their fashion. It literally looks like I just did drugs. That is why we're gonna be putting on makeup, because we're not gonna look like shit. We're gonna look like an 80s glam queen. Yes, I know that my hair does not look like the stereotypical 80s hairstyle, but I'm going to do my makeup first, then my hair last, because that's how my routine goes. Outfit first, makeup, and then hair. So I don't want to like mess around with my hair too much, and I feel like that is the last step that I'm not really good at, and I just want to work with that and just get the makeup started. First, I also try to set up my room, but it literally looks like completely normal. I didn't change a thing. I can't do anything about this stuff because it's there, but I try to make my bed kind of like 80s, like a Barbie doll set. I mean, the pink ruffles, the heart pillows, and the teddy bear. I also had other stuffed animals, but they just didn't fit with the theme, so I just kind of like push them all to the side. With the first product, I'm going to be doing some skin prep. I'm using the Dove beauty cream. I think this also kind of looks vintage. I feel like most face creams back then had like in some kind of packaging similar to this. And it also smells like roses, like an old lady. So we're just gonna like dab this into my skin. You don't have to do this prep, but I like to do it because it makes my skin feel very smooth and like kind of give it a glow. Like maybe in the 80s the makeup was more matte than like glowy. I feel like it was pretty much matte throughout like maybe 90s to like early 2000s. I think not until like 2010s is when like the beauty like YouTube craze happened. Everybody was like and kind of like prefer more of like natural makeup. Obviously in 2016 nobody was wearing natural makeup. You were defying those eyebrows like crazy. Another thing is this outfit. Well, I'll show you guys after the end when everything is all done, but like this pink sweater is also very 80s, and like this is the one thing in my closet where I do feel like it looks like something like a girl in the 80s would wear. I like to wear foundation, so we're going to go straight to the concealer. This is my favorite concealer of all time. It's the NYX Bare With Me concealer serum. I think it's $10 at the drugstore right now, which is really freaking crazy, but this is like a really great affordable option. I'm just gonna apply this onto like any part of my skin where I think it's dull and lifeless, and hope for the best. It'll cover pretty much any spots, dark spots, acne marks, and try to blend it very seamlessly. I was thinking to myself like how like a girl in the 80s would react to a girl in the 2020s doing her makeup, or like a girl like me right now if I were to time travel back to the 80s with the makeup that I normally wear and the outfits I would wear. I wonder how would people would like perceive me or something. And obviously we're just gonna blend and blend until everything is smoothed out. You're gonna go with your setting powder. I'm using this dupe by McCoy Beauty. It's the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury, and for a freaking dupe it literally works like magic, and I don't see a difference compared to the Charlotte Tilbury one versus this, because this is literally the same. Obviously the packaging is different, but this is a really good alternative. So I'm just like lightly pressing this on my face and just like point it towards where I'm naturally oily, like in the center on my nose, trying to like make it look airbrush and naturally flawless. Okay, I think this step is completely optional, but I'm just gonna contour the highest points of my face, which is my cheekbones, my forehead, a little bit of my nose. Right now I wish I had way more 80s like vintage stuff. I wish I had like a Walkman. A lot of these influencers have on TikTok. If you go to like TikTok and like search up the hashtag 80s, there's so many like cute 80s content and videos and created vintage creators that do a lot of like 80s aesthetic content. Had like, I don't know, like a Back to the Future poster on my wall right there. I think that would be so chic. Photo of like some celebrity crushes like Michael J. Fox, a young Matt Dillon, like all of those guys on like cutesy little golden picture frames on like maybe like above my wall. That'd be a really cool idea. And like obviously some like Care Bears, like My Little Pony old school like cartoon plushies would look adorable on my bed. Look how cute this freaking chapstick is. That's also like very 80s to me, especially in like cotton candy flavor. Like hello. Obviously in the 80s they had very prominent eyebrows. I do not know how to do my eyebrows very well. I just like to use this tinted brow gel from Merit and like this elf brow lift, just like to gel to like lift my brows. So you can use any other brow products you like, just shape them however you guys like because everyone's eyebrow shape is different. I'm just gonna go ahead and like fill these in with a little bit of color and then kind of lift them to give them some oomph to them. My mom's a nail technician, so she hasn't had the time for me to do my nails yet, so excuse my bitter busted nails. We all can't be perfect. Next step is the eyes. Now the eyes are very important. I kind of don't want to go for like an over dramatic like colorful 80s eyeshadow look. Even though I know they wear a lot of colorful eyeshadow looks, I kind of want to keep it like natural, like what would a schoolgirl in the 80s would wear to class every day. Put like a little bit of blues and pinks, and I'm just gonna try my best and see what happens, y'all. This could be like a train wreck or a masterpiece, but hopefully you guys will just join in the ride and we'll see what happens. My room literally has no AC, so if you think I'm just chilling in the sweater, then you are wrong because I'm literally like sweating. But I'm about to be because my window is like right here and it's super hot and I live in Florida, so if I look like I'm melting, that's because I am. At the end of this video, I'm gonna look like a melting marshmallow. And prime my eyelids with a concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and use this palette, Strawberry Dream. Like, hello, look at this. Very colorful, very 80s, exactly what we're going for. And I think I'm gonna do like this blue sky under my eyelids and a little bit of some Sweet Dreams and Cloudy. Let's just hope to God that this isn't a disaster. I do have a reference, so I'm gonna go back and forth to like check on it to see if I can make it like accurate. But I'm gonna start with the pink eyeshadow on my crease, buff it out. Okay, so I try to put some pink in my crease, and I also added this kind of like peachy color into like a V shape of my eye to give it some more dimension. I'm gonna go put this on the top of my crease, this purple glittery eyeshadow. My black eyeliner and just tighten my upper eyelid and my under eyelid. And I noticed that they also do like a short little like eye wing, so I'm gonna like do that onto like my inner corner and not drag it out long like I normally do, and just kind of make it like very short but still curved. And last but not least, we're gonna put the blue eyeshadow under my eye. I wish they had like a sparkly blue eyeshadow because I think that would like make it way better, but this is what we got. Also, comment down below, what are your guys' favorite 80s movie? Like, what was the movie you guys grew up watching? What like movie that you last watched that was made in the 80s? The last movie that I watched was The Breakfast Club. I never seen it, even though like it's critically acclaimed. It's like one of the best movies, not really one of the best movies of all time, but it's like one of those movies where it's like every person has to watch this, and I did. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, I kind of expected something a lot better. I was like, how is this like the most popular John Hughes film? But on the other hand, I really want to watch Pretty in Pink. I think I'm gonna like that more than The Breakfast Club. I mean, it has James Spader in it. Hello, like you can't go wrong with that, but I really want to watch that. Also, I have no idea if these two like wings are like the same or symmetrical or not. If they're not, then fuck my life. If they're not, but if they are symmetrical, then, or if it's like not bad, then whatever. Okay, so eye look is done. This is kind of giving Euphoria more than 80s. Guys, we're so close to the end. We're gonna do our mascara. I don't have falsies, but if I knew how to apply them, I would. But if you do have falsies, apply those because I think they would like really make your makeup stand out. I'm just gonna use like eyelash curler and like these free mascaras. One's an eyelash primer. Apply all of that, and hopefully my Asian lashes will stick up. Also worth to note, like acknowledging that even the 80s, as futuristic and cool as the 80s was, it was also very conservative. I mean, hello, Ronald Reagan, president. And also just like really sexist at the time. Like even some of my favorite 80s movies, they just had like really sexist scenes. That's why I couldn't get into 16 Candles. Like 45 minutes in, I had to like exit out of the film because it was just way too much. And like I'm a person who can like handle movies that, you know, have sensitive subject matter, but this one was just kind of like unbearable to watch. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sorry if anyone likes 16 Candles, but it just wasn't for me. But I can acknowledge the art and the movies as like from a creative perspective, that the 80s was really kind of like a time of intervention for that, while also addressing the serious concern that people faced during that era, because it wasn't really a good time for a lot of people back then. And I think it's important to like mention that, because we're also living in a time right now currently where some conservative policies do reflect the stuff happening in the 80s. Like history repeats itself, y'all. It's scary, but it's important to acknowledge that so we can like move on and move forward and hopefully not redo our past mistakes. But our country is surely, at least to me, going backwards. Also check out my Zara Larsson inspired dolphin coffee cup. I'm looking really pale, but I did my eyelashes. They're sticking up slowly, but I think I'm looking a little bit pale, so I'm gonna add some bronzer. I know back in like the 70s, I think being tan was like really it. I remember that the Malibu Barbies, that whole doll was literally just like spray tan orange and like really like light blonde hair. I don't know if I feel like tanning was still common in the 80s. Guys can point out if that's wrong or not, but I feel like obviously tanning is an American beauty standard, so I feel like people back then were still kind of like going for like that orange look. Like it's really funny, like I don't think tanning has ever been like out of the beauty standard for like decades now, especially currently when self-tan is like a huge thing. Being pale, I don't think it's not as desirable as it is anymore. Now my favorite part, we're gonna do some blush, and lots amount of blush, because I feel like all the girls had blush. Okay, Sabrina Carpenter, who, just kidding, I love her. Then, oh, you can see my ear. Then we're gonna go with our Maybelline Fit Me powder blush, and oh, I already have made it indent. We're just gonna go ahead and go ham on this, but obviously not too ham because you don't want to look like you're sunburnt. Just blue that in there. This is mainly for me, but I'm gonna also overline my lips or just try to bring some color into them because I feel like they're just not it right now. I'm just gonna delicately do that. And also, pro tip, to make your lip liner look more natural, kind of go upwards while lining your lips instead of downward. I just feel like it looks way more better that way. Follow the natural pattern of your lip shape, and then you go ahead with some lipstick. Go inwards. And last but not least, this is the most important part, a squeeze jelly lip gloss. Did I say jelly? Just like a gel lip gloss. This is very 80s to me. I'm using the one by Morphine, I think in the shade Mirror Mirror. Yeah, and just apply that finishing touch all over your lips. And then that's it. You can also go ahead and use a setting spray too. And I'm using this one by NYX and it's marshmallow scented, because why not? But that is it. The makeup look is all complete. Very blush, very pink. I was not expecting to be like, was going for a more colorful look. I was trying to go a little bit more basic. But all the makeup tutorials, all the girls had somewhat of a color on their eyes. But I went with like 3 different colors. And I'm not complaining. I think this looks really nice. I absolutely love the lip shade that I have right now, like the lip combo. I think it looks very pretty. Because it looks so cute on like if someone is throwing like an 80s theme party, you can go with this look. If you're just bored at home like me and want to try a new different makeup look, then this is it. But we are not done because it can't be the 80s without the big hair. And that's also something I'm gonna have to work out. So I'm gonna try my best. I have little like pin-up rollers. I'm still getting used to them, but I'm gonna try and just do that. If not, I'm just gonna try and curl my hair and like brush it and make it look poofy, and we'll see. Quick little update. I'm trying to do the hair roller. I don't know if it was an epic flop or it was not it. But I'll see you guys. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, I think, sorry, there was a bird, I was distracted. This is the final look. I kind of just pinned my bangs back because it looked really weird. The bangs were the only one that I used a Velcro roller to roll them, and I don't know, it did give it some volume, but it just didn't look good because like the rest of my hair is like curled. Guys, I don't know how the girlies do it. I have very thick hair. I don't know if my Velcro rollers are not good to like get a grip for my hair to like stay. I literally am using pins, but probably not the good kind. Obviously, finishing touch, hairspray, hello. Let me just kind of like, just gonna push it around. My hair is gonna be a fucking helmet. This is the volume one. I know a lot of people say this brand isn't good, but I saw a girl use it one time and it made her hair generally bigger. And just kind of like fluff it out. I wish I was going somewhere tomorrow so I can like wear this. And that is the final look. I hope you angels love this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys want to see more makeup tutorials that may be inspired by decades or just any type of beauty content. I would love to give you guys some more of that. I would love to do that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, good night, whatever time you're watching this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.